phylum PORIFERA. They are called sponges. So when we talk about this group, we are going to talk about the classification of this phylum, the characteristics of this phylum, and also biology of the representative species. So we are going to start from the class characteristics. Let's start from the characteristics of PORIFERA. So when we talk about the general characteristics of PORIFERA, the name PORIFERA was derived from two Latin words meaning porous plus fera, which simply means porous means pore, while fera means bearer. So when you add the two together, PORIFERA are called pore bearer. So they bear pores. They have openings along their body wall. So number one characteristic is that these organisms have numerous pores on their body wall. Another characteristic of this organism is that they are at cellular level of organization. They have cell differentiation, but they don't have tissue differentiation. Have cell differentiation, but no tissue differentiation. So these organisms are not up to a level of a tissue. They don't have a tissue, they have cell differentiation. They occur as a colonies of cell. Another characteristics of these organisms is that they are all aquatic. And mostly found in marine environments. Mainly found in marine environments, marine habitats. Just a few can be found in freshwater. They prefer, staying in marine environment. Another characteristics of this organism is that they are acoelomate. They don't have body cavity. No body cavity at all. No empty space. Then we also say that they are asymmetrical. Not all. Some are radially symmetrical. Yes. Some are radially symmetrical. So we have some that have asymmetry. They don't have line of symmetry, while some have radial symmetry. So we have two forms of that. And when we talk about this group as well, we said they are asymmetric, they are diploblastic. That is a primitive feature, meaning that their body can be divided into two germ layers. That is the meaning of diploblastic. They have two germ layers. These organisms, we said they have numerous pores. They don't have, well developed, no differentiated nervous system. Lack differentiated nervous system. They don't have differentiated nervous system. These organisms are all hermaphrodite. They are hermaphrodite. When we say they are hermaphrodite, their structures, their body, they have only one organism have both male and female reproductive system. That's why we say that they are hermaphrodite. So they have both male and female reproductive system. They also carry out both sexual and asexual reproduction. asexual and sexual reproduction is present. And the asexual reproduction occur by body. Asexual reproduction occur by body. These organisms don't have well-developed, they have single opening. They don't have well-developed alimentary canal. They have single opening, just single opening in their body. So the body looks like a sack, just one entry into the body. Osculum, that's an entry, is served as the exit for materials. Simple diffusion, gaseous excretion of material occur by simple diffusion because they are very primitive. So these are the features of porifera, and we said that their body, is made up of collar cells. Body is made up of collar cell, choanocyte. Choanocyte. Those are another, characteristics. Their body consists of collar cells called choanocytes, and we said they have single opening. So those are the characteristics. They don't have well-developed nervous system. They don't have well-developed digestive system. They lack, tissue differentiation. So these are the characteristics, general characteristics of the porifera. And we said they carry asexual reproduction by body. So they can, examples of porifera, example is leucosolenia. That is a typical example. Spongia, those are examples. Epilecta, those are examples of porifera. So now we are going to talk about the classification of porifera. We have three main groups. Classification of porifera. We have class 1, Carcispongi. We have class 2, Hyalospongi. And we have class 3, Demospongi. So I'm going to start from class Carcispongi. When we talk about the class Carcispongi, they are the carcerous sponge. And why are they called carcerous sponge? Because their spicules contain calcium carbonate. That is CaCO3. So these groups are very small in size, and they can contain the asconoid, the leuconoid forms. They also have synconoid forms, and these groups have a tubular shape. They have tubular shape, and some have vase-like shape. Some are tubular, while some are vase-like. And there are various examples. The most common one is the leucosolenia. Those are the Carcispongi. Leucosolenia. That is a typical example of Carcispongi. So their spicules, their skeleton consists of calcium carbonate. You have to take note of that, the leucosolenia. We also have the asconoid, the leuconoid, and the synconoid forms are present. Synconoid forms. So there are various forms of sponges. Then we also have the second group, that is the Hyalospongi. Class Hyalospongi. The Hyalospongi are siliceous sponge or siliceous. Why do you say they are siliceous? Because their skeletal material are made up of 1 to 6 ray siliceous material. The skeletal material or the spicules contain 1 or 6 rays. We have 6 ray siliceous spicules. So they are made up of siliceous material, silicon. Siliceous material. So we have siliceous spicules. And this group also ranges in size. They are small, but they have different forms. Some can be funnel shaped. We have funnel shaped, while some can be vase shaped. So we have various shapes. Some can be funnel shaped. Some can also be what? Vase shaped. And we say that their skeleton contains siliceous material, while here their skeleton contains calcium carbonate. Example is the Epictella. These are the example of a class Hyolospongy. Then the last class now is called the Desmospongy. And the Desmospongy have various forms. So we have the third group, the class Demospongy. The Demospongy has various groups or forms, various size and shape exist in this group. Another characteristic is that they are majorly leuconoid forms. Leuconoid sponge. These groups are majorly leuconoid forms. And they also contain 1 to 4 ray siliceous spicules. They contain, that's the skeleton. The skeleton contains 1 to 4 ray siliceous spicules. So those are the characteristics of Demospongy, and this is the most abundant. It consists of 95% of all sponge species. It consists of about 95% of all sponge species. That is Demospongy. An example of Demospongy is Spongilla. So those are the classification of the Porifera, the Calcispongy, the Hyolospongy, as well as the Demospongy and their characteristics, including the example.